హాయ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, ఎలా ఉన్నారు? దేవుని దయ వల్ల అందరూ బాగుంటారు, బాగుండాలని కోరుకున్నా ఫ్రెండ్స్ మన ఇండియన్ అంబాసిడర్ సివి జార్జ్ గారు అయితే ఫ్రెండ్స్ జాతీయ దినోత్సవ సందర్భంగా కువైట్లో ఉన్నటువంటి టీవీలో అయితే మాట్లాడడం జరిగింది ఫ్రెండ్స్. కువైట్ ఇండియా ఇద్దరి మధ్య సంబంధాల గురించి చాలా చక్కగా అనేది వివరాలు అందించడం జరిగింది ఫ్రెండ్స్. మన ఇండియాలో ఉన్నటువంటి టూరిజం గురించి, అలాగే చదువుల గురించి ఫ్రెండ్స్ చాలా కాలేజీలు ఉన్నాయి. మెడికల్ కాలేజ్ కావచ్చు, అలాగే బిజినెస్ కాలేజ్ కావచ్చు, చాలా కాలేజీలు ఉన్నాయి. అలాగే ఆ తర్వాత టూరిజం గురించి ఫ్రెండ్స్ హిమాలయాస్, ఆ తర్వాత చాలా బీచ్లు కూడా ఉంటాయి కదా ఫ్రెండ్స్. మన ఇండియాలో చాలా బీచ్లు ఉన్నాయి. ఆ విధంగా బీచ్ల గురించి, అదేవిధంగా మన వ్యాక్సిన్ గురించి, అలాగే గృహ కార్మికుల గురించి, ఆ తర్వాత డాక్టర్స్ కానీ, అలాగే నర్సెస్ కానీ, అలాగే హెల్త్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్స్ గురించి కానీ, తర్వాత వ్యాక్సిన్ గురించి కానీ, మేడ్ ఇన్ ఇండియా వ్యాక్సిన్ అనేది సుమారుగా 150 దేశాలకు అనేది మేడ్ ఇన్ ఇండియా వ్యాక్సిన్ అందిస్తూ ఉంది. చాలా సంప్రదాయంగా మన ఇండియా ఉంటుంది. అలాగే మన ఇండియాలో చాలామంది ప్రజలు ఉంటారు. అలాగే చాలా పెద్ద దేశం గురించి, అలాగే మొత్తం వివరాలు అనేది ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది ఫ్రెండ్స్ సిబి జార్జ్ గారు అయితే. మీరు కూడా చూడొచ్చు ఫ్రెండ్స్ వీడియోలు అనేది. ఓకేనా ఫ్రెండ్స్?
Well, we're back right here in the studio, and I hope everyone out there is having a great evening, wherever you may be tuning in, watching Hela Kuwait right here on KTV2, the family channel. We have with us right now in the studio His Excellency Mr. C.B. George, Ambassador of India to the state of Kuwait. Your Excellency, welcome to our program this evening.
Thank you, Tariq.
It's a pleasure to have you. I know you have a busy schedule. We appreciate your time with us.
Thank you so much. It's nice to be here.
Nice to have you. Your Excellency, I know you've been in Kuwait now a little over 6 months or so. Can you tell us how this experience has been going right here in the state of Kuwait, sir?
Thank you very much. I feel at home in Kuwait. It has been 6 months. It has been very eventful 6 months. I know this region. I have been in this region before. But I feel definitely at home. It is a very important region for India. It is part of our extended neighborhood. Politically, economically, and people to people level, it is a very important neighborhood for us. And I'm very happy to to be here and meet the people, interact with them, the kind of warmth with which I have been received at every place that I visited. I could see the people to people connect between India and Kuwait. And that is something which I cherish. I look forward to being here and interacting with more people, understanding, developing the understanding between our two people. I think it's a wonderful opportunity to be here in Kuwait, representing India, the 1.3 billion people of India.
Well, we're very happy, Your Excellency, that you're having a very pleasant and positive stay right here in the state of Kuwait. And Kuwait and India have a very strong bilateral relationship on many different fronts, Your Excellency. Could you elaborate a little bit about this strong friendship that goes back many decades?
It is a relationship, a historic relationship, deep relationship, which covers an entire span of activities and areas: political, economic, people to people, scientific. Actually there are so many stakeholders in the relationship. It is not just the political relationship or the official relationship. It is, for example, it is a media relationship, people to people relationship, universities, hospitals, the healthcare, the medical relationship, hospitality, you name it. It is all connecting together, and it is a very good relationship. I would call it a long-standing, dynamic, strategic partnership, which our generations have been able to build over several decades, actually centuries. When the Kuwaiti citizens traveled to India by sea for business, and then that developed into family connections, business connections. And I see that every family, Kuwait, has some connect with India. And I could feel that connect when I meet somebody, I interact with somebody, I could feel that.
Yeah, Kuwaitis love India and vice versa.
Absolutely.
Indians love Kuwait.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a very good, strong friendship.
You are absolutely
And tell us, Your Excellency, a little bit about the hospitality you've seen right here in the state of Kuwait, because we see you very often in the media, different media outlets. You have a lot of different visits to different institutions, government entities, so forth. Tell us a little bit about that, please, what you've seen.
It is an overwhelming welcome, which I have seen here.
Okay.
I see the warmth in the welcome that the Kuwaiti friends have extended to me, and also the it is visible, from that warmth I could feel how the connect between the two countries are there, the generational connection. Whenever I meet a Kuwaiti friend, he comes up with a story where he had, or his father had, or his grandfather had, or grandmother had a connect with India.
Yeah, it goes back generations.
It goes back to generations. And we were able to build that relationship into an excellent bilateral friendly partnership.
Good to hear that, Mr. Ambassador. And talking about tourism, there is a large turnout of Kuwaitis that love to go to the various Indian places that can visit. We talked before, while we were taking a look at that report, that we could spend the next week or even more showing all the beautiful destinations and things to do and see in your beautiful country, Mr. Ambassador.
Thank you very much. Actually, for a tourist, India offers everything.
Yes.
From the snow in the mountains, in the Himalayas, the beautiful beaches, river rafting, adventure tourism, medical tourism, Ayurveda, you name it, it is all there for a tourist. And whenever I meet a Kuwaiti friend, I ask them, have you been to India? I am happy to know that most of them have been to India at least once. But those who have been to India, they always tell me either they have been several times or they would like to visit India again. And now with the COVID situation in India getting better and India is coming out of the COVID in a very successful manner, I think things should move in a direction that perhaps Kuwaitis, all my Kuwaitis friends should look at traveling to India as their first destination after the COVID pandemic.
As they say here, inshallah, we hope that they will be visiting India very soon once things open up and so forth. And
yes.
Maybe another question that I have, Mr. Ambassador, for you, is there a large number of Kuwaiti students studying in India? Maybe you could elaborate about that, because India is well renowned for having a very high standard of education.
You are right. There is a lot of educational institutions,
and different fields.
High standard educational institutions, whether it is the engineering, the medical,
yes.
or even other subjects. Like some of our best institutes are the IITs,
yes.
Indian Institute of Technologies,
yes.
or Indian Institute of Management. In the government sector and also in the private sector, a lot of educational institutions have come up, which I am sure that the foreign countries, including Kuwait, can use it and develop. For example, if you look at it, the large number of engineers in any part of the world, in the US, for example, a lot of engineers are from India, and they are occupying top positions in their various establishment. So there is a great opportunity for Kuwaiti students to study in India. I'm sure that we would be able to, in coming days and weeks and months, work out something which we will be able to promote that educational
I think
exchange.
that's something to look
the
into because of the high standard of education in India.
Absolutely, yes.
And Mr.
Yes.
Ambassador, also the health sector in India is also of a very high level.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. Now the world is looking at India as the pharmacy of the world. During the COVID crisis, India has been able to supply a lot of medicines to 150 countries. 150
Very
countries. Good. In fact, I was reading what the United Nations Secretary General said about India's contributions to the COVID vaccine, for example. I am very happy that India has made in India vaccines have been supplied to many countries, and 200,000 doses of the vaccine had come to Kuwait on the 1st of February. So this is a sector where India is doing very well. Some of the best hospitals, medical facilities, and above all, it has emerged as the pharmacy of the world.
And Kuwait also hosts many well-renowned, good Indian doctors that have been here for a long time taking care of the people here,
Absolutely. I'm very proud of that. Large number of highly talented doctors and nurses are from India and contributing in building this relationship between our two countries.
Well, we hope during your tenure also here as ambassador
that this
relationship on many different fronts will even get to even a higher level. And Mr. Ambassador, we appreciate your time with us this evening right here on Hello Kuwait. And would you like to tell the Kuwaiti people any words for the National and Liberation Day that is coming up this weekend, sir?
Oh, my heartiest congratulations to all my Kuwaiti friends on the occasion of their 60th National Day and 30th Liberation Day. India celebrates, Indian community here in Kuwait celebrates with you these two important occasions. I know this is COVID pandemic, we cannot have the kind of festivities which you are used to have, but my best wishes, hearty congratulations to the leadership, and also thanks for taking care of the big Indian community here. we work as a team, and let us together celebrate this festive occasion.
Very well said, Your Excellency, and we appreciate your very kind words.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming this evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'd like to thank His Excellency Mr. C.B. George, the Ambassador of India to the State of Kuwait, for his time with us this evening right here on Hela Kuwait.